Hello everyone. It must have been a busy Monday for most of us. I wish it could have been a day to celebrate, for it was my friend Junaid's birthday today. As I recollect my conversations with him, I remember a film we talked about. And what a coincidence, I managed to watch it yesterday. In this context, I thought that I should do something different today, something apart from the usual routine stuff. And I knew very well that the first person I would talk to this about is Junaid. So, keeping this in mind, here it is. I am video blogging here for the first time, and I hope that it turns out to be a decent attempt. For I know that films do interest people and keep everyone's attention right on. If we talk about cinema, we can easily put it into two distinct things. Maybe one is art house cinema, the other is commercial cinema. A similar thing is crept into even our daily life. We don't take any time to categorize things as right leaning or left leaning. This is the very problem that plagues the debate surrounding many things, and one of the film which has got affected by this has been Buddha in a traffic jam. Yes, this is the same film which has seen a lot of protest, its screenings being cancelled. There have been student unions which have gone against it. The reviews online by media houses have been overwhelmingly negative. People have given it as low as 0 stars. As a student and as a young person, I decided to dwell into it myself and find out what this film really is about. And here it is. The film has a very interesting storyline. It's about a professor and a student who are at a top business school, and their classroom conversations transcend into something which no one has imagined before. It's a strange context. One is an elite mindset which aims at earning money and getting high paying jobs, and the other is a setting in Bastar which is afflicted with Naxalism and is a great symbol of inequality that plagues our system. Yet both of these two things come together and affect each other in a very unique way. In simple terms, it looks at things from different perspectives. One of the criticisms that the film has garnered is that it just pushes ahead the right wing agenda. For once, I should clarify the right wing agenda has been totally condemned at various places in the film, so have no doubts about that. Things aren't so black and white. Yes, there is a clash of ideologies. You can say that there are also things which aim at eking out a middle path in midst of this. As a young person in India today, many a times I wonder, do we have to necessarily be confined only to the two extreme poles, or we can also look at exploring a middle path? This is the same conundrum which Arunodai Singh, the actor who plays the student in the film, witnesses. Also, we have Mahi Gill and Pallavi Joshi, who essentially have grey shades. Their intentions are good, but not all the times it translates into what they want it to be. The film as a whole has a very interesting story. It is extremely uniquely made in that sense, and it has, as you know, a very relevant theme in even today's time. Of course, it's not without flaws. There could have been editing which could have helped better appreciation of the film. However, it doesn't take away from the fact that It represents a larger canvas that is out there today in the open. What we need to really look at and examine properly is the kind of discourse which has surrounded the film. Most of us have got into a habit of being over judgmental about things before even looking into it properly. For instance, no one, like not a single critique I have read about, has pointed out that the film never really takes even the side of the government's position on Naxalism, and neither does it romanticize the Naxalites. It is this very thin line that we as the youth and even other people, even older people, even other age groups need to really keep in mind. There's a strict need to ensure that we get out of this mindset of plainly classifying things into this or that and then just shutting the book. On the whole, why should the film be watched? It's an offbeat story, it has some good performances by the leading cast, and one more thing before forgetting. One person to watch out in the film is Anupam Kher. Yes, he might end up surprising most of us, including many who have been disillusioned by his current stances and the way he interacts with people in the various debates that have taken place in society recently. And most importantly, I hope that either way, the Buddha in us really stands out. We need to think, and that is absolutely necessary. Thank you.